Hi, welcome back to the Spirit's Path. This is Dee, and today's tarot card of the day out of the Wildwood Tarot deck is a Nine of Bows and Respect. And when this card came up today, first thing I thought about is actually I went back 30 years to when I was working in the factories, and the question that came up was respect. You have to earn the respect of your coworkers when you first start. They have to get to know you, and to me, respect needs to be earned. It's not deserved, or it's not an entitlement. It's something that you have to focus on. You have to work hard to gain people's trust. All right, and just like in the Wildwood Forest, you have to gain the trust of those that you're walking with. You had a bunch of the court cards come up last week, and you still have one out here, that Knight of Vessels at Eel. But your walk as you're out there is one of respect. You have to respect yourself, and you have to respect other people, when you're out there. And when this woodwose, I don't know if you could see him, I'll hold it closer. When he comes out of the brush like that, this green man, when they appear on your path, they're challenging your dedication and courage to to the quest that you have on hand. All right, and as the journeyer, when you come upon him, you need to show him the respect that he deserves, because he knows that wildwood forest. He knows what's going on, and when you approach him, you need to be humble and forgiving. All right, respect him in the forest that that he's protecting while you're on your path. Now, you can't complete your journey without overcoming challenges. So treat those challenges with patience and compassion. And you've had a lot of challenges here in the last week. All right, and we'll talk about that. So by being respectful of those who bear that challenge to you, or that struggle, or that triviality, you can challenge the environment that's out there as well. Okay. At the same time, you're gaining wisdom when you're moving forward. All right, and that earns you the respect that comes from your inner courage, taking the courage to cross that bridge, taking the courage to walk through the forest, taking the courage to listen to the elders, so to speak, the court cards, to help you move on your path. And the other piece of that is being dedicated to what's out there. So the Knight of Vessels asked you yesterday, where are your emotions running high? All right, and maybe your emotions are running high because this is a brand new adventure for you, and it's obviously it's one that you can manifest based on what that shaman has to say. Whatever it is, your desires are to be. All right, but you need to do so with respect. You have to respect the environment around you. You have to respect yourself. You have to respect the path that you're on as you're moving forward. Like I said, last week you had the Two of Stones. 3 days ago, that was a challenge for you. Six of Stones came up before that. Hopefully you weren't feeling exploited. If you were, look for different resources, all right, to help you out on your path. And when you do that, when you gather different resources, all right, when you talk to different people, and don't be shy about it either. When you talk to different people and gather those resources, it makes the job that much easier. All right, and it could be a struggle. This path is not always easy. The spiritual path that we are on, every path is different. Every time you walk through that wildwood tree, or every time you start that new journey with a wanderer, it's different, and you have to have respect when you're walking your path. You have to have that respect for yourself, and respect for the environment, and respect for those that are on there, because they're trying to teach you. They're trying to help you learn. All right, and then 6 days ago you had that Sun of Life come through, giving you the energy, that nuclear radiant energy, to help you on your path. All right. Last week, you sat around that campfire. You talked with the King and Queen of Vessels, the Knight of Arrows, the Knight of Bows, and they're all guiding you on this path. Sure, it's a challenge, the last couple, 2 or 3 days. But if you respectfully accept that challenge, respectfully know that you're going to struggle, respectfully know that you can use the resources that are out there, talk to that Knight of Eels, or that Knight of Vessels, that eel, and ask them, where do I need to express more sensitivity? I talked with the King and Queen of Vessels here last week. Both the Knights, your other two brethren, the Knights of Arrows and the Fox and the Hawk, they came out. I want to do things the right way. All right. When you do that, when you ask questions of others, when you talk to understand and you listen to what's going on, you gather some of that respect. You gain some of the respect that's out there. All right. And then next time, when a conversation comes up, people will listen to what you have to say because they respect your opinion. They respect who you are. So, this green man comes out, respect him as you're walking down your path, and, understand where you're going. So that's today's card of the day, that 9 of Bows, respect. Hit that like button for me, subscribe to the channel, leave your comments down below and share it with others. And this is D for the Spirit's Path, and we'll talk to you tomorrow. Take care, God bless, and stay safe, everybody.